morning, ladies and gentlemen. Honey Power Trucking here, back with another grind with CRST still. Yes, I am still with the company, but not for long. Not for long. So, right now, I am actually on my last load. This isn't even a load. Bro, code enforcement comes to my house. There's a guy 2 streets over from me who parks his truck on the street for a month, up to a month at a time. No issues. And code enforcement comes to my house and tells me you can't have the truck here. You can only have it here for a few days. Oh, yeah. I moved the truck on the last day, but I know for a fact the code enforcement guy is lying. I have my truck parked in my driveway. It's not even on the road. The other guy, he keeps his stuff like pretty far out in the road. But yeah, no idea why. But anyway, back to the story. Last load, going to drop off at FCK Raid. Empty trailer. Still miles I get paid for. But yeah. A new company. I should be getting my choice of tractor, a nice juicy paycheck. It's going to be double what I'm making right now. And that's just the minimum guarantee, is going to be double what I'm making right now. That's ridiculous. If I could have been making that much money this whole time, now don't get me wrong, I'm going to be pulling reefer. But at the same time, I could have been making double. Now, this isn't a company like, oh yeah, you finally got your 6 months experience, you finally got your year experience. Oh yeah, the doors are open for so many better companies. This is a training company. You can get your CDL through these guys. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to drop the company just yet. I'm not going to say anything just yet. I'm going to give you guys a nice surprise. I'm going to do a nice big reveal. I'm going to try to save the videos and maybe release them about all at once. But they're a nice company. I got a terminal, Tampa, Florida. That's where my orientation is going to be. They do reefer, OTR, they do regional drive-in, so I'm going to be doing mostly reefer, but the pay is just too good to pass up. It's too good. The reefer is an annoyance, but the pay is too good. You cannot pass this up. Choice of a preference of tractor, you get bonus. If you're hauling reefer, you get more Loves or Rewards points. I use Loves personally. Kind of what I started with. I might have switched to Pilot, but Pilot's been on. Pilots are sketchy. Some of them. Y'all know some of these pilots are sketchy. Anyway, preference of tractor. I'm gonna try to get me a Peterbilt, the 579, a Kenworth T680. Preference for the Peterbilt, because not just for the name, but for the actual quality. Seen issues with the T680. Had a buddy whose steering went out. Don't know if you'll watch Alex the Trucking Guy on YouTube. He does a lot of shorts. He said his steering went out. So going down the highway. So I don't know. Now this Cascadia is stalled, but anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice juicy paycheck. So many benefits. They do hazmat. It's just all so amazing. I'm really looking forward to moving over to this new company. It's going to seem like it's a lot better. No BS. They have a lot of stuff that's like, so the shipper can't dick you around. They got like detention pay starts in 15 minutes. They got you on, you got 2 hours to unload my trailer, or my company just has me drop the trailer and leave. Yeah, it's going to be great. I look forward to revealing to y'all. I appreciate y'all watching this. I'm heading from Ocala out to Atlanta right now. Dropped the truck off with CRST, and I guess I went around twice. But yeah, I'm in an Ocala FedEx right now. That truck's gone around twice. But yeah. I do appreciate y'all for watching the videos. I really do love y'all. And I'm certainly going to be really excited to get this new company revealed. Probably going to do stuff on the orientation process, kind of give my narrative on how it goes. Is it smooth? Did it suck? Was it boring? Don't get me wrong, it's going to be paperwork. The first day is going to be boring. And they have you do a driving test, make sure you know how to do your pre-trip. Pretty much anything I would think any other company would really have you go through. It's part of the job. I mean, it's inconvenient switching companies. It's inconvenient because right now I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to go back out on the road. I've been home for over a week now. Well, actually no, it's been a full 7 days, and I'm ready to roll. But now I'm switching companies, and it's got me in that feel. Sometimes you get in that feeling where you don't want to leave, but at the same time you're like, this is for me, this is for the betterment of my career, this is how many days do I lose as opposed to getting all this extra stuff. Because in my first few weeks, I'm going to be getting $1,000 just for going to orientation. I'm going to be getting $3,500 sign-on bonus. I'm going to be getting $1,400 a week with this new company. That's beautiful. That's a good deal. There's companies that I was looking at. I was going to go to another company. They haul only hazmat. They were only offering $1,200 a week. 1 more cent per mile average. But they don't have that additional premium pay either. I can get up to 69 cents a mile at this new company. 62 to 69 cents a mile. Well, it's not 2, it's or. It's amazing. It really is. I ain't going to reveal too much. I'm not going to give the company a reveal yet. They got a terminal in Tampa. They're a really big mega carrier. They haul reefer. So, I really do appreciate y'all for checking in. I'm real excited with this new company. I really, really am. I wish I could start tomorrow. I really do. Like, I could walk in the door, tell me, give me the truck, start driving tomorrow. Yeah. It sucks I do gotta wait till Monday, and then I won't be in the truck till Wednesday, but it's gonna be amazing. It really is. Other than that, I got nothing else for you. I just wanted to update everybody on how everything's going. Last load with CRST is gonna be going out. It's crazy. It really has been a ride. It's not been the greatest. I met a real good, my buddy. Shout out to Andreas. He was my co-driver. My man's still doing lease with these guys, and I've told him about how it's looking, and I'm going to go scout out these new guys for my buddy. But yeah, it should be real good. If it's real good, my buddy, my old co-driver, he's going to want to maybe come over. I don't know. Up to him. I got a buddy who's looking to get into trucking. I think I might even recommend these guys to him. I'll be like, yeah, man, you need to come on over. Just like, go ahead and start driving here, man. Don't play that same dumb game I did with bad company. You know? Like, don't deal with the stress. Don't deal with the low pay. Now, don't get me wrong. I could have been worse off. I really, really could have. Because I, at the same time, keep in touch with other drivers. I have a lot of buddies who are drivers, and a lot of these guys are going to Western Express to start. And I've just heard so many stories that I would pray these stories are like your worst nightmare. Like it's got to be a dream kind of deal. Because there's no way these things can be that legit about Western Express. Some of the stuff I've seen is just so ridiculous. Man, I've had buddies with CR England, those nightmare, the 3-man trucks, and the 14 cent a mile pay with them. I mean, I've heard so many horror stories with some of these mega carriers or some companies, how they treat some of their new drivers. Now, don't get me wrong, driver retention is a very, very important thing, especially in an industry where you don't really just, oh, hey, yeah, we're like, it's not a normal job. It's not like, oh, hey, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and let you go. You're independent. You work on your own. They send you the load. If you need help, you call them. Other than that, you are on your own. There is not another person in this truck with me. There is nobody else in this truck with me. I'm alone. Some people drive team. They might have a buddy in the back sleeping, but that's how it is. I mean, trucking, you are more or less your own boss. I mean, if you want to get really, really, really technical, your manager works for you. That's how it seems like. Now, don't get me wrong. They're like your boss, but for the most part, your manager shouldn't really be, your driver manager shouldn't really be acting like your boss. I've had every one of my driver managers, my actual assigned DMs, not the weekend people. That's a different story. Weekend and afternoon people are a different story. But anyway, all my actual main driver managers, I have gotten along with in a sense that, like, hey, we're like, I get along with you like a friend, you know? Like, you're like colleagues, you're co-workers, if anything, not like, they've just got a different sort of look on it. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, if you've been in trucking, you'll understand, but it really is a great experience. If you're young, I really do recommend. If you are under 30, you're not too happy with your job, you've been considering going to, you want to travel, you want to do something with your life, you want to see the country, be able to maybe do some stuff, I mean, find a good trucking company. If you're young, there's no reason to sit there and tie yourself down. And everybody's like, oh yeah, but I won't see my friends. Tell me what other job in this world pays you around $1,000, anywhere between. We're not going to go dirt low. Some of these companies only pay $500 a week, but we're going to go with the fact that you say you're going to get about $700 to $1,000 a week with some of these starter companies. Up on the high end, you might be getting anywhere between $1,500 to $2,000 a week for some of these companies. So, tell me, where else in the world do you get a job where you literally drive a vehicle across the country, get to see everything? Sometimes you get to stop in some interesting places. You might, for example, I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Las Vegas, I've been to San Francisco, I've been to Seattle, Portland, St. Louis. I've been there before, though. There's only a few states I haven't been to now. Like, that's only some of the northern states, like Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. Not too many places haul freight around there, or either that, or it's just I'm not the right I'm not out of the right region to really be getting those lines. But it is crazy. No other job pays you like this, and you get to travel the country. You can sit there Sure, you don't get to see your friends, but even if you do, even if you say, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just do regional, you're going to be home on the weekend. You're going to be out 10, 12 days, and you go home on the weekend. If you do local, you're home every day. If you want to do OTR, you get like 3 days to a week every month, and you go home. Go out, get your life on track, get the money, get the excitement, the thrill, the ability to do all this, get paid to do all this. It's not coming out of your pocket. You got a hotel room back there. Now, don't get me wrong, it's like a closet, but no, it's not bad. I actually took all my stuff out of my truck and my room. My truck has more storage space than my room at home does. That's sad. I was really embarrassed. I'm like, wow, my truck's bigger than my room. I got all the boxes and everything because I got everything out of the truck. This thing's got a lot of storage space. But yeah, if you want to take all your luxuries, you want to buy an air fryer for this thing, you want to buy a microwave, you want to buy a little mini stove thing, like one of those little single things. So these got a mini fridge in here. I got a mini fridge in here. I really do have a mini fridge. I don't really stock it too much, but I could stock this thing if I want to. I could go to Walmart, go put a bunch of sodas in here, go put some bologna and cheese sandwich and a loaf of bread in here. You want to eat cheap, you can. I end up wasting a lot of time. I don't want to waste too much time. I like eating out. It's quick. It's doesn't give you any stress at the end of the day. And I'm finally a normal weight. I'm actually the weight I'm supposed to be. I was skinny when I started driving. I'm gonna warn you, if you guys are like driving, you are gonna put on some weight. It's gonna be a little bit. Might be a lot, depending on how you gotta watch your diet, especially with you gotta maintain the medical card. But yeah, I'm still telling you, this is a young man's profession. Young man, young lady's profession, and they're not coming and claiming it. They're not coming out here. They're not taking the job. Like right now, it was something like, I could be wrong. But yeah, I mean, when I went to CDL school, most of the people there were 30. Like, I was the youngest person in my CDL class, and there was only one person after me that was younger for the next week. And so what happened was, I ended up getting this. I ended up going in. I'm like, am I the youngest one here? And everybody's 30, 35 on the low end, about 40, 50 on the high, 45, 50 on the high end. Yeah, so about 35 to 45 is about the range you're seeing of people starting to get into trucking. If you start young, you can really just go in and do the company driver gig for a while. You can eventually go out buy your own truck, and you have a lot more time if you want to expand to start your own fleet and start making big money. But yeah, trucking is real good. This new company I'm excited for, and honestly, I have no reason why I really don't know. It's just I wish I would have made this move sooner. I really do. I really do wish I would have made this move sooner. This is gonna be so much better, an improvement. Make my job so much easier. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna be posting this up. This might be a bit long. I do apologize about that, but I thank y'all for sticking through this with me. But yeah, I really do love y'all. Thank you very much for watching.